I'm going to show you guys our mudra. So it's going to be our right hand kind of cupped just slightly and placed on that sacral chakra. That sacral chakra is just below the navel, kind of right between the hips a little. And our left hand is just going to be out to the side, our palm kind of cupped to receive. So it's kind of symbolizing reception with that left hand and giving to ourselves with that right hand. Our Swadisthana chakra, it means self-established. And so we're establishing that sense of self. But yet we're not isolating, we're not denying our need for connection, but we're feeling refuge and we're feeling at home in our being. So drop into some grace and refuge of your own self. That left hand receiving, the right hand nourishing, giving to yourself. Our balanced Swadisthana chakra energy allows us to have healthy boundaries, to be full yet contained, not sloppy or indulgent, but balanced and fluid. You can receive and nurture. So just drop into those aspects. Our Swadisthana chakra is associated with the water element. So maybe even feel a gentle flow or rock back and forth or side to side. So if you were a buoy on the water, just feel yourself fluid and flowing. Feel the breath nurturing all your parts. Feel the breath coming and going with ease. Maybe your next inhale, start the inhale at that Swadisthana chakra, where that right hand is, and inhale up the front of the body. And exhale back down the back of the body to that second chakra. And inhale up the front of the body. And exhale down the back. And if that feels steady and flowing to you, just keep going with that breath. And another breath in. And let's exhale, let the breath go. When you're ready, maybe place hands on your lap. Yeah, really nice, guys. Let's just draw the heart forward and maybe make some circles. We've done this before, so kind of make it your own, chest forward, over to the side, and kind of around the back. You can move quickly or slowly. You can pause anywhere that maybe doesn't feel so fluid. Maybe it feels a little sticky. Just do what you can. And when you're ready, maybe switching directions. If you want, you can soften your gaze or close the eyes completely. And now let's come to a stop with the shoulders over the hips. And maybe let's make some circles with the crown of the head. Just tiny circles, so only moving the top of the head. Small circles. And maybe they get bigger and bigger, moving at your own pace. Maybe becoming so big the chin kind of tucks and the head kind of rolls back. And maybe stopping and switching directions and going from bigger circles to smaller circles in the other direction, kind of as if you were winding it the other way. As it gets smaller, that chin might tuck, the head might be stacked more over the shoulders again. And maybe it gets so small that your head stops moving. And you find stillness. And let's pause. Let's inhale, bring both arms out to the side, palms up as if we were receiving. And then let's exhale, sweep all that reception onto the shoulders. So our hands are on the shoulders, yeah. And let's make some circles with the elbows. So maybe moving up or forward, up and back. As big or as little as you want. Yeah, nice. And let's go the opposite way. Good. And then make them smaller and bring those elbows to a stop. Nice. So bring the left hand down, reach the right arm up. Maybe there's a little tingle in the arm after kind of compressing that. And let's just open a doorknob on the ceiling. So the left hand plants, that right arm moves, is moving the hand as if you're opening that doorknob, feeling the movement in the elbow, the wrist, maybe the shoulder. Try to relax as much as you can. And then we'll exhale, drop that right hand down, and then reach the left hand up, and then turn that doorknob with that left hand. You can press into the floor with that right hand, or just kind of rest it on the ground, whatever sensation you want to get. If you want to get a little feedback in that right side body, then press into the floor. Couple more turns of the knob. And then bring that stillness to the hand. Bring that left hand down to the ground. So hands are at our side. And now let's bring the right leg in front. And the left foot can either be on the inside of that thigh, so the knee is out, or if you want, you can stack that left knee on top of the right knee. And that might not be accessible. It may or it may not. So either that right foot on, or left foot on the inside of the right thigh, or that left knee stacking on the right knee. And now let's flex our foot towards the face. If you want, you can find that strap. It's not necessary, it's just an option. You can loop the strap around the foot and then just pull gently on the strap, and let's just pull that heart towards the foot. Maybe noticing an opening in the back of the leg. You can drop that chin to the chest if you want. Sometimes I sway kind of side to side, which feels a little nice. So April, we've got our right leg in front, and our left foot is either on the inside of that thigh with the left knee to the side, or you can stack your left knee on top of your right foot, or your right knee, left knee on top of the right knee, and we've just got the strap on the foot and just lead that heart forward. So wherever you're at, whether the knees are stacked or that left foot is on the inside of the thigh, just giving ourselves a moment here to nourish. Let this be a nourishing shape. Maybe let the exhale completely leave the body. And then the inhale completely fill us. And exhale, maybe notice the body relax from the shoulders to the elbows. And then our next exhale, let's bring the shoulders over the hips. We can loosen the strap and let the strap just come to the ground. And then we'll send our left leg forward so the legs are side by side. Maybe lean back and just sway those feet back and forth. Kind of windshield wipering the feet. If you want, you can bring the feet to the ground and windshield wiper the knees. Maybe noticing how that right leg feels compared to the left. Now bring those knees back to center. Bring the legs nice and long. Stack the shoulders over the hips again. And then this time we either bring the right foot to the inside of that left thigh or bring the right knee on top of the left knee. And then that strap can be on the foot, or maybe you don't use a strap. I'm gonna just put a blanket down because my floor is chilly. So find what shape is nourishing and supportive. And then as you're ready, we're just gonna fold over that leg, that strap there, to just kind of draw the heart towards the foot, towards that knee. And the breath is there to help guide us into relaxation and nourishment. And again, like I said, sometimes a little sway side to side is kind of nice. Not like a major sway, but just kind of slightly. Breathing in and out. Maybe softening that gaze. The eyes might be entirely closed. Letting go with the breath. Letting go with the breath. Let's give ourselves 2 more breaths here. And then after that second breath, drawing the shoulders back over the hips, letting the strap kind of come loose and drop the strap off to the side. Bring both legs long again like we had before, and then windshield wiper the legs side to side, maybe the feet. Maybe you just point and flex the feet. You can bend the knees. Give some movement on the lower body. Now bring ourselves to stillness here. And with those feet on the ground, we're just going to kind of lean back. So the palms can shine upward again, point the toes towards the sky. And let's just lean back. And when we start to feel that active torso, we're just going to draw our chest forward. We're going to do this maybe 5 to 6 times, just leaning back. When we start to feel that active torso, we're going to just lean forward. Just a gentle rock. Like I said, it's kind of like we're just buoys on the water today, okay? Just kind of going with the flow, easing our practice. So maybe one more time, rocking back and coming forward. As we come forward, let's lengthen the legs side by side. Bring the hands to the ground, beside our hips. Get those sits bones grounded, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. And we'll find our Dandasana by flexing the feet towards the face, the heels might lift. Now that torso's nice and active. Maybe more active than it's been so far today, and would be more noticeable than it has been today. The thighs are nice and steady and strong. Maybe gazing past the big toes. Counting down from 3 and 2 and 1. Lower the heels. Let's walk the hands back. Let the legs be free and loose. Let the feet be free. Let's just drop the head back. And then drop the chin to the chest. And drop the head back. Drop our chin to our chest. And last time, drop the head back. Drop the chin to the chest. And then come back with the shoulders over the hips. Let's bring our feet together so the soles of the feet meet, the knees are to the side, coming into our seated butterfly. Now, if that's not accessible to have the feet together, let's bring the right foot in front of the left. And then we'll sit just like that. So whether you're in butterfly or your feet are in front of one another, let's lean forward just a little bit. Just leaning the heart towards the big toes. And when you start to feel maybe something in the back or maybe the legs, we'll just pause there. Just breathing. Maybe breathing into somewhere that doesn't quite feel so fluid. And then maybe your next exhale, you draw that heart maybe closer to the feet than they were just a moment ago. If you're not in butterfly, if your feet aren't together, bring the shoulders over the hips and then switch which foot is in front and come back into your little fold. If your soles of the feet are together, just remain where you are, breathing. And see if you can let go a little more. And then drop into some nourishment. Breathe in and out. And now your next exhale, let's bring the shoulders over the hips. Bring the soles of the feet to the ground. The left leg goes out. The right foot either comes over that left leg or it's on the inside of that left leg. Press the hands into the shin and let's draw the heart forward. The shoulders are stacked over the hips. Bring our awareness to that second chakra. Breathe in. Breathe out, grounding into the second chakra. As we inhale, bring the right arm to the sky, and then exhale to twist towards the right. The left hand on that knee, the right arm back. Maybe the gaze towards that right thumb or towards the left foot. Let's breathe in and out. And breathe in. Out one more time. Another breath in. And exhale, draw that right hand towards the left hand, back on that knee, and I bring the right foot over the left if it's that left leg, if it's not there already. Let's extend that right leg nice and long. If you have your strap, let's bring the strap to the ball of that right foot and send the foot to the sky. We've got our strap, and let's just lean it back. See if we can find some ease and fluidity here. Even though this is a nice active stretch here, our strap gives us a little ease. So this is our support that we receive to nourish ourselves and find a little balance. Let's flex that left foot if it's not flexed already. Leaning back. Breathe in. Maybe drawing our heart closer to that foot, even when we're leaned back. Breathe in. Now exhale, bring the shoulders over the hips, and as you do, that strap kind of floats the foot to the ground. So now our feet are nice and long. Loop that strap over the left foot now too. So just cross it over the foot. Now both feet are in that strap. Breathe in to lengthen the spine. Maybe the hands slide back on the strap. So we're nice and tall through the back. And now let's float the heart towards the knees, towards the feet, into our Paschimottanasana. Letting go into our forward fold. If you want to forego the strap, you can. Otherwise, keep that strap there. You can draw the chin to the chest. Let's be here 5, 6, or 7 breaths, ladies. Feeling the balance of our emotions, of our body and our mind. Feeling completely full, but not indulged. Feeling our healthy boundaries. Feeling full, but not too much. Healthy boundaries. Swadisthana Chakra. 2 more breaths. Maybe that's an audible exhale, and these final breaths, letting go and releasing anything we don't need anymore. that final exhale, let's draw the heart up, shoulders over the hips, hands slide back on the strap. Let go of the strap just for a moment, bring the hands back. Sway those feet side to side, or maybe the knees side to side. That fluidity here, that balance here, maybe whatever you need for those legs. And now the right leg is long. We're going to stack shoulders over hips, and that left foot crosses over the right leg, or it's on the inside as we set up for our twist on the other side. Keep the strap handy, hands on that knee, shoulders over the hips. Let's lift the heart and the chest. Inhale to breathe in. Exhale, lift the hand to sky and open up towards the back, twisting towards the left. That right foot is flexed. Breathe in and out. And breathe in. And breathe out. One last drawing the breath in. Exhale, sweep the hand forward as the breath leaves. And now bring that heart forward, the shoulders over the hips. Bring that left foot back across. This time we're going to swing our feet nice and wide. When I say nice and wide, it's that width that feels just right for you. So find that Goldilocks space with the feet apart. When those feet feel in that right spot, let's flex the feet towards the face. Draw the arms up to the sky. We're going to fold through center here. So whenever you feel that steadiness of those sits bones underneath you, you feel that support, on an exhale, lean it forward. Try to keep the pinky edge toes kind of going out as you lean forward. And there's no goal here. We don't have to reach heart to the floor. Some of us aren't able to just because of our anatomy. We're just going with the flow. We're nourishing ourselves in this shape. Pinky edges open out. I notice opening the back of the leg or the back. One more breath. Exhale, draw the hands up over the shoulders, over the hips. Now drop the hands behind us, pressing the hands down. And now with the heels kind of on the ground and grounded, point the toes out. And let's just lift our hips. It doesn't have to be a lot, it can be a little. Shining that sacral chakra forward and up. Drop the head back. Let's breathe here and feel the chest open up and out and back as we breathe. Exhale, lower down the hips. Bring the shoulders over the hips. Float the arms to the sky and then inhale. Exhale to fold forward as we draw those pinky edges of the foot out towards the side, and then sink that heart between the feet, between the legs, towards the floor. Letting yourself draw exactly what you need through this shape. Yeah, really nicely. We're not straining. Just notice if you're straining anywhere and see if you can soften. We're not going to power through. We're going to power within and let that inner awareness guide us. Breathe in and out. Let's be here for another breath. And now we'll exhale to bring those arms up overhead. Option here to either rest the hands on the thighs and pause, or maybe you want to bring the hands back behind you, point the feet, and lift the pelvis up. So it's completely up to you where you're going to draw the most nourishment today in balance for that Swadisthana chakra. Filling the lungs with air. And now let's exhale to lower those hips. Looks like we all went for that pelvic lift. Let's put our hands to the sky. And then out to the side with the arms like a T, palms to the sky. Let's fill those palms with nourishment. Close the eyes if it feels okay. Keep that left hand extended. Draw that right hand over that second chakra. Maybe bring the elbow towards the side body. And here's our Swadisthana mudra once again. Receiving with the left. Nourishing ourselves with the right. self-established, balanced, fluid. Let's draw the breath in. And exhale, release the hands to the side. Let's bring our knees in, our feet in, however makes sense. Let's make our way to stand. Keeping our strap nice and close. We're going to use it in standing. Making sure our blocks are also nearby. And grounding into the feet, grounding into this upward position. We've had the floor underneath. Now we've got the floor below just the feet. Let's wiggle the toes, maybe curl the toes and kind of grip the earth with the toes, ground the heels. Now inhale, sweep the arms up to sky. Exhale, bring hands halfway, right in line with the shoulders. Ground the feet, keep the hips forward. Let's exhale, twist towards the right. Arms reaching for the short edges of the mat, but the hips are forward. Breathe in. Exhale, hands come to the side, and then hands reach forward and back. Hips forward, hands back and forward. Exhale, back like a T. Inhale, sweep the hands above the head. And like water, let's just flow like a waterfall, folding Uttanasana. Exhale. Inhale, sweep and rise up. And exhale, fold forward like that waterfall. Exhale. Maybe pause at the bottom, grab opposite elbows. Let those backs and the legs feel that reward of the beautiful stretching that we just did on the floor. Maybe swaying side to side. And then exhale, bring yourself back to center, bend the knees, put the arms up to sky, breathe in. Exhale, draw the hands to the heart and fold it forward. Last time, Uttanasana. Ground the right foot and step the left foot back, lowering that left knee to the ground. The right knee is bent, we'll rise up into our low lunge. And then maybe bring those hands to the hips. Point the fingertips towards that second chakra. So hands on hips, fingertips point towards the second chakra. Breathe in. And then exhale, fold forward. Draw the heart kind of towards the inside of that right knee. And then float the heart up, shoulders up. Bring the arms out, sweep them up towards the sky. And then exhale, ground both hands on the inside of that right foot. Bring the right foot to the side of the mat. Drop the right knee out. The side of the right foot comes to the ground. Let's find a variation of lizard with that left knee down. The hands are planted. The right knee comes out to the side. Let's breathe in and out. Maybe exhale to drop that pelvis a little more and bring our awareness to our Swadisthana chakra. Another breath. And now exhale, draw that right foot to the ground. Plant the left hand. Sweep the right hand to sky. Our low lunge with our revolved side angle. Breathe in. Exhale, right hand on the inside of that foot. Bring the right foot a little bit closer so it's more towards the middle of the mat. Again, let's send both of our hips back. Let's point the toes towards the sky, heel to the ground. Left hip over left knee and bow over that right leg. Letting go. Breathe in. Exhale, maybe press that heel to the ground a little more. Draw the heart towards the thigh. Exhale. And now let's slowly bend that right knee. And then we'll lift up into our low lunge, Anjaneyasana. And then exhale, twist the arms open as we twist to the left. Option to drop as much into that left hip and that right knee going forward as much as you want as we twist towards the left. Breathe in. Exhale, bring that knee and the hip kind of back more so the hip is over that left knee. And then maybe drop the left hand towards that left calf and the right arm to sky. Breathe in. And then exhale, back, reaching short edge to short edge. And then exhale to draw the heart forward. Let's lift the hands to sky. And then exhale, plant the hands around the foot, send the knee back. Tops of the feet to the floor, hands underneath the shoulders or a little forward. Let's lower down our chin and our chest. And then we'll exhale, press back up into our table wannabe. Exhale, lower the chin and the chest. Exhale, press back up to that table-ish shape. And now last time, chin to chest, or chin and chest to the floor. And then inhale, drop everything to the ground and find your baby cobra. Maybe you lengthen through the toes, the legs becoming longer than they just were a moment ago. As we breathe here, the hands on the ground, press that second chakra into the floor. And then exhale, let the breath go. Inhale, press that second chakra down. And on your exhale, imagine you're just draining everything you don't need out of that energy center. And then we'll press up and back and meet an Adho Swadisthana. The hips to the sky, the hands to the ground, feet to the ground. Let's do your 3 breaths together. Let it go. Another breath. And now exhale, let's lower down the knees to the ground. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Bring the hands kind of towards the side as you step the left foot on the outside of that left hand. And then adjust that right knee to just the right spot. So we drop the left knee out, finding our lizard pose on the side. Uttankrishthasana. Giving yourself whatever adjustment you need. You can press that left hand into the knee. You can bring your blocks underneath your hands. Softening the gaze and drawing an awareness to that Swadisthana chakra. Another breath. And then one final nourishing, balancing breath in. Exhale, lower that left foot to the ground. Bring that left foot just a little closer to center. We're going to bring both hands on the inside of that foot again. The right hand plants, and then lift the left hand to sky as we twist towards the left. Left hand to sky, right hand grounds. Breathe in and out. Now in. Exhale, bring that left hand on the outside of the left foot. Let's rock the hips back. Straightening that left leg, maybe planting that left heel towards the ground as we surrender over that left leg now. Toes to the sky. Exhale and inhale here. Letting go. Another breath. Now we'll exhale to bend that left knee. The right knee is underneath that right hip. Let's inhale to reach the hands to sky. Exhale, bring the hands to the hips. Point those fingertips towards that second chakra. Breathe into this physical shape. And let the breath nourish and balance. Let's inhale, bring our arms out to the side. Exhale, twist towards the right this time. Fingertips reaching short edge to short edge. If you want, you can bring that right hand towards that right calf and reach the left to sky. You don't have to. Maybe you just bring that right hand to the right hip on the side. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. And now exhale. Fingertips reach to the short edges of the mat. Yeah, exhale, shine the heart forward, fingers out to the side. Sweep the hands down, frame the foot, curl the toes under. Let's step the left foot back so the feet meet. We're in a plank for just a breath as we lower the knees down. Tops of the feet come to the earth. And now lower down that chest and the chin. Pause with the chest and the chin. Lower the sits bones to the sky. Now inhale, find your baby cobra. Breathe into that belly, hands press down. Now press up and back to tabletop. And now step the feet forward between the hands. One foot meets the other. Bend the knees, rise up to stand. Exhale, wiggle the knees, bring the hands to the heart. And ground here. And one more breath. And then exhale, fold forward, find your strap. Get that strap in hand, now bend the knees, we'll rise to stand again. And now with the strap either looped at one end or just around the ball of the right foot, step the right foot into the strap, ground the left foot. And now let's bring some balance into our flowing Swadisthana chakra flow. Ground the left foot. And then just lift the right foot off the ground and then just start to kind of lean it forward. The strap is in that right hand or both. It's kind of pulling on the foot. You can lift it as high as you want, as low as you want. You can either keep that foot in front and lift it up high, feeling some balance in that left foot. If you want, you can twist that left arm towards the back with the right arm forward, coming into a standing twist. Or maybe you just keep your gaze forward and the hips forward, and you just find a balancing pose here. So whether you're twisted or you're balanced, find some nourishment. Let the breath come and go. And then lower that leg as we bend the knee. Bring the left hand back forward if you had it twisted. Ground the foot, keep the strap in the hands. And then we'll switch feet. Let the breath go and come into a new space on the other side of the body. So ground the right foot. And shift the weight into that right foot. And then just begin to kind of swing that left foot forward. And then we'll do that same thing on this side. Option to twist open towards the right. Option to just keep that leg in front. One more breath. Exhale, bring the arm forward if you were twisted. Let's lower down the leg by bending that knee. Release the strap. Let it just flop to the ground and ground the feet side by side in our mountain pose. We soften the gaze. Let's lift our arms to the sky. And exhale, fold all the way through Uttanasana. Hanging your forward fold, maybe nodding and shaking the head. And then sway those hips side to side. And now bend the knees. Exhale into a tabletop. Breathe into your tabletop and then bring the knees to one side. Lower the hips down. Lower onto the side and then make your way to your back. With as little effort as possible, finding the back. And now here on the back body, let's bring our hands to the ground beside us. Feet to the floor, knees to the sky. Let's exhale to lower that low back to the ground. The pelvis kind of tucks. And then tilt the pelvis so that low back comes off the ground. And then tuck so the low back finds the ground. And then tilt. Just tilting and tucking the pelvis. Your own pace. And again. And again. And then next time you kind of come into that tucked pelvis with the low back on the floor. Pause for a breath. Let's draw the right knee into the chest. Maybe sway side to side slightly. And then lower the right leg, that right foot to the ground, the left knee draws in, rock side to side. And then draw both knees in. rock it back and forth, like you're that buoy on the water again. And then when you're ready, send those legs nice and long. Rest in Shavasana. You visualize yourself. Maybe if it's comforting, you can imagine yourself at the edge of the water, maybe the warm tide just flowing up into your shoulders and then drawing back up into the water, just a trace of sea foam on your being as the water draws out. And it laps in over the body. Feeling steady and nourished here. Maybe the sand is warm and the sun is warm and you feel completely at peace. Swadisthana Chakra. As we rest, I'll just chant our bija mantra for our Swadhisthana Chakra, which is Vam. 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 Vam.
Allow these next few breaths in your Shavasana to fill you with everything you need to nourish that second chakra. Feel yourself open to receive, open to flow and change, to nurture, and to balance. As simply and as nourishing as you can, come to a seated position when you're ready. And you're also welcome to rest in Shavasana as long as you're able. Maybe we'll close with our Swadisthana mudra if that rings true for you, with that left hand out, right hand on that second chakra. Let's exhale, inhale, exhale. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Namaste.